Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Haley if you haven't been here before, and today I'm going to be showing you how to style your curtain bangs. I recently got curtain bangs and I am in love with them. I've seen them all over Instagram, all over Pinterest, and I was obsessed. But I booked an appointment with my hair girl and she honestly is the only one that I will ever trust cutting my bangs, and she did such an amazing job. I am in love with them. I've had them for a few weeks now. As they grow out, they just look like face framing layers, so it's not even like I have to really worry about getting them trimmed so often. No, they've been really popular, these curtain bangs, and I thought I would pop on here and show you guys how I style them. There was a bit of a learning curve for me when I first got them. I had asked my hairdresser, hey, how exactly should I style these? And you know, it's completely different when a professional is doing your hair versus when you get home and try to get all the tools that she tells you to use and then do it yourself, and it's just like, it's so much harder. You think it's gonna work out the first time and then it takes you like 5 or 6 times to get the hang of it. So I thought I would show you guys the process on how to get these like super flippy, voluminous curtain bangs. So I want to show you guys how I am able to achieve this look on the daily. So let's get on into it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, I post a new video every week, so go ahead and click the bell to get notified when those go live. Also, this is your sign, guys. If you've been waiting to get curtain bangs and you're just too nervous, do it. You'll love them, I promise. They're super easy to take care of and they just add so much to a look. Just do it. Okay, so the first step that I have done is I've actually wet my bangs just a little bit. I washed them last night and they kind of dried, and I'm styling them today, not before I go to bed. So I just go ahead and wet them a little bit, not so much because it'll take forever for them to dry, but just enough so that way when I blow dry them that they actually hold their shape. I have wet my bangs here, and then I'm going to go in with, this is my porcelain ceramic by Babyliss or Babyliss. I never know how to say it. I think it's Babyliss. Okay, Babyliss Pro. This is my blow dryer. So this is the one that I'm going to be using, and I also have this like little tip on here. So I have this little tip on there just to make it a little bit easier for me to control where flow of the air is going, I guess. So I have the little tip on here, and then I'm also going to be using this round brush from Hot Tools. I just picked this up at Ulta. I like it because it has like longer plastic bristles, and then it also has the shorter, thicker plastic bristles, the ones that like really go through your hair so that way it catches everything. When I first tried using this, I was like, how in the world do I do this? I'm still getting the hang of it, so please don't knock me on my, I guess, my technique on how I blow dry my bangs. I'm still learning, but this is just how I have learned. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this brush just to blow dry my bangs out, and then I'm also going to run my straightener through them. So I'm going to go ahead and just part them down the center. This one tiny little piece always wants to go this way. So I have to make sure that I kind of keep them a little bit separated, or else this side here will start going that way. I guess I have like a little cowlick or something. I don't know. Maybe it's from all those years of side bangs. But then I'm just gonna go ahead and take the piece that I wet, which is still a little damp. And again, I don't blow dry my hair right when I get out of the shower, so I kind of wait for it to dry a little bit before. I like to have my brush go underneath my bangs so that way when I roll it, they kind of like flip out. I'm just gonna turn it on the low setting. I will say about this brush is that because of those short, thick bristles on there, it's very hard to pull my hair through this thing. So I kind of struggle a little bit, and then my arm gets tired for my right side, so. I like to go underneath to give it some volume. Then when I like push them back, you see it kind of has this like little loopy piece here. So I get a little bit of volume when I go underneath versus like rolling it over like this. So every time I try to roll the brush through, I try to roll from underneath, which is so hard because I'm right-handed, so my left hand is like suffering when I do this. So it kind of just gives it that like little like flippy look, I guess. And then if I really want to, usually the longer pieces I kind of have to go through with my straightener and just kind of like tame them a little bit. But that is basically it. I'm gonna go ahead and do that on the other side just to show you guys how the end result looks. But it really is that easy. It's just a round brush and then your hair dryer, going through it a few times. Really, it's not like super hard. When I go underneath the hair, I kind of twist it as I'm going because I really want to get this piece here to kind of curl out. Basically, take the brush, put it under your hair, go ahead and dry it, and then twirl it under and keep going. So that way you really get that like flip. So it does get a little bit frizzy, but once I start running my hands through it, that is basically it. I'm gonna show you guys how I just run my straightener through the ends of my hair. But yeah, this is how I style my curtain bangs. And today I just curled my hair with my straightener. If you guys want a video on how I do that, just let me know down below because it took me forever to learn how to use my straightener to curl my hair. And now that I can only travel with one tool instead of having to travel with a straightener and a curling iron. So if you guys want to know how I achieve this look with my straightener, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. But now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my straightener and show you guys how I run it through the ends of these pieces just to kind of continue that curl throughout my hair and then also kind of just tame those frizzy pieces. This is just the Nano Titanium by Babyliss. I have loved this straightener. I've had this forever and I actually had the same one in light blue, but it died on me after having it for such a long time. My mom got me a black one. I don't know. I've never really tried like anything else. I've tried Chi before because my mom had Chi when I was growing up, but I feel like the Chi plates actually rip my hair out when I use them. So I stopped using that and we kind of moved over to this and I have been using this ever since. So I highly recommend this. I do think it comes in other colors, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. It does have several different temperature controls. Now, I'm just gonna let this heat up for like a few minutes while, yeah, because it's not quite hot enough yet, while I go grab an iced coffee because, hello, iced coffee. Who doesn't need an iced coffee right now? Okay. Aw, man. Look at it. I got lipstick all over. I was trying to clean up my mess because I spilled my coffee on myself. Okay, I think it is time to use a little straightener to kind of go over the pieces that need to be tamed. Although I'm looking at it now and I don't even know where they are. So for these longer pieces, because she cut my like framing pieces too, as well as my longer curtain bangs, these pieces I always try to kind of curl them along with my hair so that way they kind of blend in a little bit more, especially when I'm when I actually curl my hair. If I'm just doing it straight, then I'll kind of use these as like little flippy pieces too, but I kind of want these pieces to blend in a little bit more. Okay, so my bangs are not really doing it for me right now. So I'm just going to bring my bangs forward just because I feel like I need a little bit more volume. Usually I get it with blow drying my bangs, but I think because I didn't blow dry them last night that they've fallen a little flat. So I'm literally just gonna take my bangs forward like this, and I've kind of excluded those longer pieces because I've already run my straightener through them. And then I'm just gonna take it and roll it forward a little bit. I try not to like squeeze the straightener too tight together because I don't want to flatten them out super straight. But now I have a little bit more volume, a little bit more bounce. And you can do this as many times as you want, but you see I'm getting here a little bit more volume, which they're gonna fall throughout the day, especially living South Florida. The humidity is gonna kill them anyway, but this kind of gives them that like more 70s kind of like flippy look, I guess. But yeah, this is just like a little bit more bouncy, a little more volume, and it kind of gives it more of that swoop. So I take the straightener flat like this and then pull it forward. I don't try to squeeze it so tight because if not, it's going to kind of almost give it like a crimped effect on the end. Instead of giving it like a curled like swoop, it'll literally look like an indent in my bangs, and it just is so bad. I learned that the hard way. Once you do it once wrong, it stays. So I just try to kind of loosely pull my bangs through the straightener and it'll give you this like super bouncy 70s bombshell bang. You just have to play with it. You do you. Like, when it comes to your hair, you just gotta like figure out what works for your hair, right? But yeah, this is how I style my curtain bangs. This has been the easiest way for me, so I'll go ahead and link all of my tools down below just so you guys can check them out. But I hope this video was helpful if you decide to get curtain bangs. This is one way you can style them, and honestly, I feel like they've just added so much to my look. But yeah, so this is how I style my curtain bangs. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was helpful. If it was, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and then also go ahead and click the bell to get notified when I post new videos.